Let's make meat pie without an oven. You can do this with just few materials you have in your kitchen without going overboard. I baked this with my pot and it came out very yummy and nice. For our measuring cup, we are using this tomato tin. It is equivalent to 2 cups. I used 2 cups of that tomato tin of flour. So I sifted the flour and added my baking powder, my salt and little sugar and mixed this together. This is so simple. Add your margarine or your butter, anyone you have. This is 450 gram of margarine. This particular quantity is sold for 1,000 naira. You can get it at any baking store or any store you buy cooking stuff. It is easily available. It is easily accessible. So mix all of them together until you form a breadcrumb like mixture. Just look at what I have on the screen. Then you add cold water. This is very important. You can as well refrigerate your butter for a while before mixing it with the flour and still use your cold water. This helps bring the flour together so that it can give us the desired consistency we need. Put this water bit by bit. Do not add so much at a time so that your batter, your dough doesn't become too watery. And do not add it so much that it becomes soft, because if you keep this for some time it will soften more. So make it a bit hard. Wrap this up in any material, preferably a waterproof, a nylon, and keep in your refrigerator for about 30 minutes. This will further help it to come together and soften so that it will be easy for you to work with the batter. For the filling, we are going to make use of Irish potatoes, carrots and onions. We are going to dice this and chop them into cubes, smaller cubes. Then for our filling also, we are using beef. You can use chicken or any other protein of your choice. As we are trying to use what is readily available in everybody's kitchen, we'll be pounding our protein. But you can actually use blender to blend your protein. Then add oil to a pan, add your onions, fry it, season with curry, thyme and any other seasoning of your choice. Then you add your blended or pounded meat in our own case. Then stir and allow it to soak up some of the flavors you have in that oil, so it will give it a nice taste. Then after some time, you can season with your seasoning cubes, add a bit of salt, but don't add a lot of salt because this for some reasons gets salty easily. Then add your chopped Irish potatoes and carrots at this point. Stir and mix all the goodness together. Then you add a reasonable amount of water. Cover and allow to cook for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, you add your corn flour or the flour you use in mixing the dough. Just add a little quantity. This is to bring the mixture together. And bring out your dough from the refrigerator. Then for our baking pan, we are using a lid of pot. So this is a sizable lid of pot. Then just apply some of the margarine on it so that when we bake it can come off easily. Our meat pie can come off easily. Then cut the dough into 4 sizes so that we can work easily with each of them. I cut this into 4 equal parts so that I can just roll one at a time. Flatten the dough more so that it will help you work better with it. If you are new to our channel, you are most welcome, and if you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe so that you get more of these relatable videos. Like, comment and share. Sprinkle some flour on your work area so that the dough will not be sticking onto it. Then drop your dough and get your rolling pin. For our rolling pin, we'll be using this long bottle. So if this is something you can easily get in your home, you can use any other material that has this shape, maybe your lado or any material that has this shape. Then roll your dough until it becomes flat, but not too flat. At this point, if you have a cutter, you can make use of it, but now we are using this bowl to get this round shape. So if you have any round, maybe the lid of a pot, a small pot, or maybe this type of bowl too would go. Especially for this size I'm going for a medium sized meat pie. So I just used this bowl to cut it and get a round shape. Then we'll do our filling. Remember our already prepared filling. You scoop a reasonable quantity. I want this meat pie to be very rich so that I will enjoy it so much. For our egg wash, just beat up 1 egg, then use it to apply on the surfaces round the dough. So you can use a brush, but I used a fork. So these are things you can get in your kitchen. Remember the idea to tell you that you can do meat pie with things in your kitchen. Then press the edges. Press the edges. The egg is to help the edges hold. Then pressing it will also help it hold more. Then for that shape you see at the edge of meat pie, you get it with a fork. Just press the edges as I am doing in the video. Then put your wrapped meat pie on your baking pan. We'll repeat the process one more time so that if you didn't get it at first, you will get it again. Roll your dough till it becomes flat. Then use your plate or bowl or any material you want to use that the edges are sharp, or your cutter if you have one. Then create this round shape. After creating it, this is actually very easy. Then you put your filling, our cooled filling. Remember, you cool this filling. I didn't mention that earlier. Allow it to get cold before doing it. If not, it will tear the wrap. Then put your egg wash at the edges to help you hold the edges very well. I'm using this rubber fork. I tried using an iron fork, but it wasn't giving me a good result. So if you have a rubber fork, use it as well. Hold the edges. Hold the edges. Then use your fork and give that meat pie shape. Easy peasy, right? Please, what are you waiting for to subscribe to our channel? This is a way of encouraging us to create more. It doesn't cost a dime. It's free. Subscription is free. Just click the subscribe button, like and comment any other recipe you want to see in our channel. Proceed to arrange your meat pie on the baking pan. For that quantity of flour, I got up to 5 big portions of meat pie. I'll tell you how much I spent as a whole for the production at the end of this video. Sprinkle some sand or salt in an old aluminium pot, then put a stove sand or any other metal you have and preheat for 5 minutes. Proceed to put your meat pie in and cover to bake. We are baking this for 1 hour 30 minutes. That stone is so that we can trap all the heat in, and after 1 hour 30 minutes, this is what we have. If we were baking with oven, it just takes 30 minutes. So that's the downside of baking with stove. It takes longer time. 1 hour 30 minutes and you will get your desired results. This is what we have. In fact, everyone in my family enjoyed this. Which drink will you be pairing with this goodness? Let me know in the comment section. And tell me any other recipe you want to see from us. I spent 4,000 naira to give me this yummy meat pie. Thanks for watching.